What's up, you guys? Welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for stopping by. I hope that you guys are enjoying my content. If you haven't seen my last video on my closet makeover, definitely check it out. But today, as y'all can see by the title and by how I am looking right now, I have a story time for y'all. In my last video, I had my hair short, I had it blonde, it was looking cute, and today this is how I show up. So while I do this story time, I'll be installing this wig that I got at my local beauty store, and I got this in January, y'all, and this is the first time I'm installing it. I really love it from this side. I find this looks so good, especially now that it's summer, but I don't really care for this. I find adding this bright pink in the back of hair was totally unnecessary. And at first I thought about dyeing it and playing around with it, but I decided to just leave it as it is before I messed it up. I already cut off the lace, and this hair is human hair, and I believe I can add about heat up to 220. I'm not sure, but yes, this is the wig I'll be installing while I talk to you guys. So while I'm doing this story time, I'll also be inserting some clips that I uploaded on my TikTok. If you guys are not following me on TikTok, definitely go and follow me. All the links are down below. But let's get started, y'all. So as you guys saw in not my last video, but maybe 2 videos before, I did a mini chop about January, end of December. So I straightened my hair, and it was just, I used too much heat and I had a lot of heat damage, so I had to cut my hair. I waited about 2 months at least, and then I cut it, but I cut it up to here. I cut most of the damaged ends, and I was like, I'm just gonna gradually keep cutting it as my hair grows. But after a while, I just got tired of my hair looking just unhealthy and stringy, so I decided, you know what, I'm just gonna cut the whole thing off and do a big chop and just start off, you know, fresh and new. So I did a big chop, and it was looking, first of all, I did a big chop and I dyed my hair black, because as y'all can remember, my hair was like not brown, what was the color? Copper. I had did it copper last October. I dyed it copper, so there was still a little bit of copper on my hair, so I decided, okay, I'm gonna dye it black. I did the big chop and I dyed my hair black, and it was just looking very awkward. Obviously my natural hair is black, but whenever I dye my hair black, it looks so weird, you guys. I don't know what it is, it just looks weird. Before I install the wig, let me just show you guys what my hair looks like right now. There is a little bit of blonde at the roots because I shaved it off, but I didn't have any shaving cream to really like get in there with the razor, so I did the best as I can. But if you look closely, you're gonna see a little bit, it just have this weird color, but it's actually the little bit of blonde that was left on my hair. But this is what it looks like, and let me show you guys from the back. This is the back of my hair. This is my head, y'all, and honestly it doesn't look bad, but I've been wearing wigs when I'm out in public because I don't know, I think when it grows out a little bit, I'll have more confident to wear it out, but for now I don't think I can wear this out in public as it is. I think it's a little too bald. But anyway, back to the story time. So like I was saying, I dyed my hair black and it looked awkward, so I was like, okay, the cut is cute, but the black just ain't giving. Let's go blonde. I mean, it's summer, sun is shining, outside is nice. Let's just, you know, add a little pop of color. So I decided to dye my hair blonde. That video is also on my TikTok, so you guys can check it out there. I dyed my hair blonde and it was looking cute, but after about a week it started to turn orange. I already toned it, everything, it was nice. The shade of blonde was cute. There were different I had different shade of blonde on my hair, so it was really looking good. But after a week I noticed that my hair was turning orange, so I was like, okay, let me tone it again. So that's what I did, and after about a week it started turning orange once again. So I decided, well, maybe I should go to the hairdresser and let the professional, you know, take care of it, because I'm not about to be toning my hair every week, because first of all, it's not good for my skin, my scalp, and my hair growth. You know, at the end of the day, it's all chemicals. So I decided the best thing to do is to go to the salon, get the professional, let the professionals do their thing, and it will be good. So that's what I did. I went to the salon, I explained them what I wanted. First of all, let's just talk about it. There was already a language barrier there, because the guy only spoke Spanish and there was this other Spanish girl that was translating. So nothing is wrong with that or anything, but he wasn't able to understand me from the jump. It was all through her, and I don't know, I am relying on her to explain to him what I really want. But at the end of the day, I don't know if she was explaining it correctly when she was translating. But anyhow, I had a few pictures that I found on Pinterest, and I showed him what I want, and he was like, yes, he can achieve it, it's gonna look good, blah blah blah. And I was like, okay, you know, I was hyped, I was happy. I was like, okay, finally I found someone who can do what I'm looking for, because I have the worst experiences when it comes to hairdressers. So I was happy about it. Now, so he said he would have to bleach my hair over, which I find was weird, because if my hair is already bleached, all I wanted is for it to be toned in a way that it just doesn't keep turning orange. I don't understand why you have to bleach my hair over. But anyway, he said he had to bleach my hair over again, so that's what he did. I sat with the bleach on my hair for about an hour. Now, the funny thing is, it wasn't burning or anything. So I was like, was I doing it wrong at home? Because I'm sitting here for an hour and the bleach is not, you know, it's not burning my scalp. Everything is fine. And now and again he would come, he would check to see how far the process is, and then he would like, no, you need 5 more minutes, you need 10 more minutes, you know. So finally he washed it out, and he was like, well, it's not where you want it, it's not the right shade of blonde, I guess. So he was like, he has to bleach it again. So now I'm like, okay, so that's twice you're bleaching my hair. But I was like, okay, you're the professional, it didn't burn the first time, so I'm good. Anyway, so he bleached my hair, and I sat for about an hour again with the bleach on my hair. And this time it was okay. It started to, maybe like about 30 minutes, it started to like tingle a little bit, but it was not to the point where I'm like, I need this to be washed off right now. So it was all right. Like the first time, he would come now and again, check it to see if it was good, and he would tell me it needed to stay a little longer. Yeah, so like after about an hour he came, he was like, it's time to wash it off. And I'm excited, y'all. I'm like, I'm excited. So after about an hour, it was time to wash the bleach off once again. And I'm like, okay, it's about to be lit. Now he washed it off, and I was like, why is it this blonde? Because first of all, I wanted like a nice golden blonde, and it was white. But I know it still had to be toned, so I wasn't really tripping. But in the back of my mind, I was like, this doesn't look right. But I was trusting the process. So he washed it off, and he showed me like a chart as to how blonde I wanted for him to tone it to that shade. And I'm like, first of all, didn't we discuss this in the beginning? Why are you asking me this all over again? But okay, so he showed me the chart and I picked the golden blonde that I was looking for, that I was going for. And he like, okay, so he went and he mixed his thing, he came back, he applied it on my hair, and I had to wait another, I don't know, maybe like 20 minutes, 30 minutes. And when he washed it off, oh, I already so before that I already told, there was another stylist that said she can do finger waves because that's what I wanted when everything was done. So I already had made an appointment with her that when he's finished, I'm gonna sit in her chair and she's gonna do the finger waves. So now he went ahead, washed off the toner, and I'm like, is this it? He's like, yes, this is the blonde, this is the golden blonde you wanted. And I'm like, yeah. And he said it's wet. Of course, your hair is still wet. When it's dry, it's gonna get a little lighter. You will be able to see the color much better, which I already knew. So I was still trusting the process. Now, after I finished, I went on to the other stylist and she did some type of finger waves. I showed her some pictures on Pinterest as to what I wanted. It wasn't exactly what I wanted, but it was all right for one day. So now I came home and I'm looking at myself and I'm like, this thing looks so ridiculous. Let me show y'all some pictures. So she did the finger waves, and the back, I really had liked how it looked from the back, but the front, not so much. I find the waves was just too big. And she did ask if I like it, and I was like, yeah, because honestly I just wanted to go home. I wanted to get out of there. I was just feeling so uncomfortable after a while because I knew I would have to walk the streets with my hair looking this ridiculous. Thank goodness I don't live far from the hairdresser, so I was home in about maybe like 10 minutes, like a 10-minute walk. But I guess she did her best. It wasn't giving. I'm not gonna lie, the service was good. The service there is 10 out of 10. I was offered something to drink multiple times, and they kept checking on me, checking to see if I needed anything, if I was all right. I got a chocolate, you know, it was good. The service is good. But yo, I just don't think of course, whenever it comes to black hair, there's always trial and error before you can find like the right hairdresser for you. So now I came home, and the first thing I did was wash my hair, because that's me. I have this thing that I do. I don't know why I do it, but since like young, I would go to the hairdresser, and if I come home and I didn't like it, I just go into the shower and just wash everything off. And I washed it off, and while I was washing it off, everything just started coming out. My hair just started falling off, and I was like, yeah, this has to go, because obviously it was too much bleach on my hair. Because remember, I processed my hair a few times, and then I toned it a few times, and I went to the hairdresser and he bleached and he toned. So all of that happened in, I would say in 3 weeks. I bleached my hair about what, 5 to 6 times. So I knew that I had damage, because when I came from the hairdresser, there was no curl on my hair whatsoever. Everything was just straight. So I know it was heat damage, not heat damage. I knew it was damage from the bleach, and that wasn't the problem. The problem was the fact that everything was just coming off. As I pulled on my hair, everything was just coming off. What I ended up doing was just shaving it off and now I'm starting all over again because I have to. There was no point on trying to save the little bit of hair that I had left. So I'm on a new journey again, and I told myself I'm not gonna cut or bleach or color my hair this time around for a while. But honestly, y'all, I don't know if I can keep that promise. That is like a quick story time of what happened to my hair. At the end of the day, I knew what I was doing. I knew that processing my hair over and over was gonna lead to extreme damage. So it's not that I didn't know, but I just didn't expect my hair to be falling off in clumps. That's why I always do my own hair whenever I want to try a different style, or bleach my hair or color my hair, or even cut my hair. I do it on my own because all of my experiences with the hairdresser, all of my salon experiences has been a nightmare, to say the least. And I also feel if I was to go to a more, I don't know, experience hairdresser, because this salon just opened, y'all. It opened about a month or two ago, so it's fairly new. And I'm not saying that the workers there are new to the game, but yeah, I feel like if I went to at least a black owned salon that know what they're doing with my type of hair, it would have turned out differently. Because when I did my hair, when I bleached my hair, it wasn't falling off in clumps, and actually the blonde that I achieved was good. It was just that my hair kept turning orange after a week, and I just didn't understand the process. And the whole idea going there was to just get that fixed, but I had achieved the color that I wanted. But honestly, when it comes to hair salon, I just have the worst experiences, and it's hard to find a black owned salon in the area where I live. I'm still searching, but yeah. So when it comes to hair content, I'll be doing a lot of wig reviews and wig installs because I don't have no hair to play with. So that is what I'm gonna end up having to do, which I don't mind. And let me tell y'all, being bald is actually very freeing, especially when taking a shower. You can just wet your hair every day, wash your hair every day. So I'm not mad about being bald at all. But I still have a hair routine, although I don't have any hair on my head right now. Scalp health is the most important, so I do have a routine, and I'm gonna share that with you guys pretty soon. Right now I'm gonna finish plucking my wig. I already plucked this side. You can see it looks more natural comparing to this side. I'm gonna just finish plucking it, and I'll come back and finish my story with you guys. Well, I finished plucked my edges. I usually don't do a middle part, but so let me just try something different for today. Back to my story. On and on, you guys. Honestly, I am not sad that my hair is gone. And it's so funny because I remember in 2009 when I first big chop, y'all, you would not catch me outside without a hat on, without a beanie on. I think that's the first year I started wearing wigs. I can't remember, or either the year after. It's one of the two. For 2 years straight, I just would cover my head because I was so embarrassed, so insecure. And today is like the growth is real. I'm on the internet with my bald head and I really don't care. After I did a big chop, I realized how attached I was to my hair, which is understandable, which is normal. But for me, I just didn't want that for myself. I just don't want to be all depressed because I lost my hair. At the end of the day, it's just hair. It's not that serious. I mean, yes, we take pride in our hair, and of course I love my hair. I love to look cute, to style it and whatever, but it should not be what defined me, you know what I mean? So from then on, I decided I would not allow my hair to control my feelings, to control, you know, the way I feel, the way I think about myself. So that's why I'm so chill when it comes to my hair, and I cut my hair a lot. I find a lot of people feel sorry for me, and I'm like, I'm good. Don't feel sorry for me. It's just my hair. It's gonna grow back, and I'm pretty excited for it to grow back because I think it's gonna grow so much stronger, fuller, healthier. Because at the end of the day, it's kind of like a rebirth. If you look at it, my hair was never this short. I was never this bald. Well, at birth, but after that, I was never this, you know, this bald. So I think my hair is gonna grow back even stronger than it was. So that's why I'm taking care of my scalp, because you have to build a good foundation if you want healthy hair. And that's all that matters to me. I don't care about having long hair. Once my hair is healthy, I'm happy. You guys can comment and let me know your most tragic hair salon experiences. I really would love to hear them. But overall, like I said, I'm fine, and I'm gonna take you guys on this journey, of course. I think I'm gonna post more on my TikTok account and on YouTube. I don't think I'm gonna do monthly updates on YouTube. I don't know yet. So you guys have to follow me on TikTok if you want to know how my journey is going. I'm just happy to start this journey, and I'm excited. I'm not gonna lie, I'm not just saying it because but I am very excited to see how my hair is gonna grow back. My hair is finished. I did some makeup so you guys can see the full look. This is how it turned out. Really love it. The wig looks very natural. I didn't do a lot of baby hairs, just two little swoop at the front. The knots are also not bleached. I just added some foundation so it could look more natural. I probably will bleach it the next time around. But yeah, I really love how it turned out. I hope you guys enjoyed the story time. If you did, comment down below, give this video a thumbs up. If you're new to my channel, don't forget to subscribe. And that's about it. I'll see you guys in the next one.